Hey everybody, I wanted to make a Beatle Finds video. Haven't made one in quite a while, and I don't have that many items to show, but the ones I have to show I think are very cool. So first and foremost, we'll start with the an official Beatle Find. I picked this up. This is Abbey Road on 8-track, and it's from Capitol Records. And I've always wanted to get Abbey Road on 8-track because the song order is just all jumbled around, which kind of makes it an interesting listen. You start off with Come Together, which is normal. Then you have Maxwell Silverhammer, then Oh Darling, and then Her Majesty. That is program 1. Crazy, right? So you're basically missing Something, Octopus's Garden, and then all of a sudden they throw in Her Majesty. There you go. Program 2 starts with Here Comes the Sun, Because, Something, and then Octopus's Garden. So that's very weird and jumbled. And then program 3 just has 2 songs, I Want You, She's So Heavy, and You Never Give Me Your Money, which of course then breaks up the medley quite a lot, because You Never Give Me Your Money starts the medley. Then they keep the medley kind of intact here for program 4. You got Sun King, Mean Mr. Mustard, Paul, Thea, and Pam, She Came Through the Bathroom Window, Golden Slumbers, Carry That Weight, and The End. But it's kind of weird not to have Her Majesty at the very end of the end. But that's just how it goes. So there's Abbey Road. And this one sounds really good. I listened to this yesterday and this morning. And for an 8-track, it sounds excellent. So the actual cover is kind of gone down the old tube, but it sounds great. So I was happy to pick this up. Abbey Road on 8-track. Then I was able to pick up 2 of Paul McCartney's archive collection releases, and I got them for a really, really good price. Each of these was $10. Normally, when they came out, I think they were like 30 to like 35, even like 40 I saw in some stores. So I'm glad I waited. There are 2 albums that are not at the top of my Paul McCartney list as far as favorite albums, but I do like them and have a special place for them in my brain or whatever. So first, I got Paul McCartney, Tug of War. And there's the back there. And this is cool because it has a really great gatefold, which I really like a whole lot. And that's a cool picture of Paul writing there. And this is actually kind of an interesting one because the album has been remixed. And I bought the CD when it came out. I guess this came out in what, 2015 maybe? 2015. I bought the CD when it came out because I wanted to hear the remixed album. And the remix is okay, but I actually think I prefer the original mix of the Tug of War. The remix seems to kind of lack a little bit of depth for me. The original mix had like a really like nice depth to it. And when I say depth, I mean kind of like, it seems like there was a lot of space for the instruments. This new mix, it seems like everything's just kind of like compressed together and kind of pushed together. So I think the bass has improved on this new mix. But I think that's about it. Still was nice to hear. There's the inner sleeve there with the lyrics to the actual album. And the record looks like this. There's side A and side B. And if you haven't, you should check out Me Mr. Mayo, or Joe. He made a video where he has all these Paul McCartney albums, archive collections in the shrink, and he just rips the shrink off and goes crazy. It's fantastic. And if you know Joe's channel, you know that he's like Mr. Keep It in the Shrink. So it's pretty funny to see him rip into those. And he does it with Tug of War, and I really got a kick out of that. So anyway, here's record 2, the sleeve, which is cool. You get a lot of cool photos of Paul with like Stevie Wonder, Steve Gadd, George Martin, and Carl Perkins is there too. And side 2 is kind of like an outtake photo of that gatefold sleeve. Record 2 is cool. You get a lot of demos that Paul worked on. I think my favorite demo from all of this is the Wanderlust demo. It's just, there's something about it that's really, really nice. It's really short. It's only 1:45. But has a nice quality to it. I kind of wish Paul maybe would have not gone so as far with the production on the actual album track. Because with the demo, it's just kind of nice just to hear the song. So anyway, there's side 3, and then there's side 4. So Tug of War, it's a great album. I like it a whole lot, but like I said, it's not up there with my favorite McCartney records. I think he's made a couple better ones, but still nice to have this. And I love the best thing about the archive collection is that you get the bonus tracks. That's just absolutely fantastic, and this one definitely doesn't disappoint. So Tug of War, and then I picked up Pipes of Peace, which is the album right after Tug of War, and it was recorded. Actually, a lot of these tracks were recorded around the exact same time as Tug of War, because Tug of War was originally going to be a double album, apparently. But then I think probably George Martin, who was producing it, probably convinced Paul, like, let's just make a really good album, single album. But then he went in the studio and just kept working and made Pipes of Peace, which I like a whole lot. In fact, I think, and this might be considered a little bit, I don't know, against the norm here, but I think I like Pipes of Peace more than Tug of War. It just works for me as an album a little bit more. It's a little bit quirkier. But they are very similar. They're really, really similar. Anyway, here is the front, here's the back, with Paul looking very 80s. You get the gatefold, which I've always really enjoyed. Pictures of Ringo, Michael Jackson, I think Steve Gadd's on there, yeah, Stanley Clarke, Linda. Very cool. Oh yeah, Eric Stewart. So this one's not remixed from what I understand as far as the original album. So there's the one sleeve with the lyrics, then you get the chair. The actual record looks like this. Side 1 and side 2. And yeah, I just really like this album a whole lot. I love, I think my favorite song is The Man that he does with Michael Jackson. It's just a really good song, really cool song. A lot of good guitar parts. I like The Other Me. I like Keep Undercover. Sweetest Little Show. I like Average Person. I like them all on this one. So big fan of Pipes of Peace. And then of course you get the bonus record. And there's that photo on there. And then the back is just all the credits. On the bonus record, you get a bunch of demos Paul did for Average Person, Keep Undercover, Sweetest Little Show, It's Not On, I don't really know that one, Simple as That. And then you get you get a remix of Say, 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 which Say, Say, Say is a fine song, but I generally choose not to listen to it all that much. I've just heard it so much, and I don't love it, but it's fine. For example, like I think last year for Record Store Day, they released like a 45 single of Say, 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 a remix. I didn't even pick it up because I just didn't really dig it. And even though I love all things Beatles and especially all things Paul McCartney, I just couldn't find myself to like buy it. I don't know why. So maybe someday I'll pick it up, but if I don't get it, it's not the end of the world. Anyway, yeah, this one's got a great bunch of bonus tracks, so I really enjoy that. And I was really happy to pick these up, like I said, for $10 each. And they were brand new in the shrink, and can't really go wrong with brand new Beatle items, even solo Beatle items in the shrink for $10. I will always do that. I will always pay $10 for a brand new Beatle thing. Speaking of brand new Beatle things, I think we're like almost like a week away from the Sgt. Pepper box set being released, and I pre-ordered mine on Amazon, and I even got Amazon Prime just so I could get it delivered the same day it's released. So I think it's on Friday is when it gets released. I think that's correct, Thursday or Friday. Whatever day it is, I am taking it off from work. I know Fit to be Tie-Dyed, Paul, he was saying he's going to do that. He's going to sit by his mailbox and wait for the post person to show up and deliver it. I might do the exact same thing. I'm definitely taking the day off of work. I'm going to wait for it to arrive, and when it arrives, I think I'm probably going to have my friend Casey, who owns the record outlet, and he gives me a lot of cool records and stuff. Have him come over, and we'll probably have a little listening party together. because he's a huge Beatle fan. And I think he said he actually didn't pre-order the box set, so I think he's gonna have to get his at probably his record store or wherever, whenever it comes. So I'm looking forward to that. I cannot wait. I love the first couple of clips they've released. Like they released like Sergeant Pepper. I think it was like take one or like whatever it was that the original take, like stripped away with extra stuff on it, and it sounded fantastic. And then just a couple days ago, they put out Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds take one, which is unbelievable. It's mind-blowing. Go listen to it right now if you haven't heard it. It's so great. The sound quality is excellent, and it's stuff we haven't heard. Stuff we haven't heard. It's amazing. So anyway, I'm really excited for the Sgt. Pepper box set, and I know all of you probably are too. So when it comes out, by the way, also, I will definitely be taking a video of getting the box, opening it up, and I'll make a special YouTube video, of course, telling you what I think about it and showing you what the box has to offer. So anyway, that's it for now. And I also want to say, if you want to see what I'm doing in other aspects of my life, you can check out my Instagram, if you have Instagram and if you care about that. But my Instagram name is Needle Meets Vinyl. Needle Meets Vinyl. And I also have a radio show that's called Needle Meets Vinyl as well. So if you Google Needle Meets Vinyl, you will learn a lot more about me if you want to. But if you don't want to, don't Google it. It's so simple. Anyway, that's it for now. And I hope you enjoyed these Beatle Finds. And next time I'm talking to you, well, I will probably be talking about the Sgt. Pepper box set. So stay tuned, folks.